Welcome to this Budget Basics module, Greenville County School District 2025-2026 budget. In this module, we'll learn about the Greenville County School District and how it funds education in the county using the fiscal 2026 budget for reference. We learned in our earlier modules that a fiscal budget just means that it runs for 12 months that are selected by the county. In this case, it runs from July of 2025 through June of 2026. The Greenville County School District is the largest school district in South Carolina and the 42nd largest in the country. It has over 77,000 students and employs a staff of about 11,000. The district covers an area of about 800 square miles, where it operates more than 100 schools and facilities. As a review, a budget is a tool that balances things we want against the resources we have to do them. It's a reflection of what our community values. A budget also reflects legal requirements to do certain things. These are called mandates. Mandates can be funded, meaning money supplied by the lawmaking body, or unfunded, required but not enough money or no money is provided, so money has to come from the district general fund. The Greenville County School District General Fund budget for fiscal year 2026 is $962 million. That is a big number. The Greenville County School District is funded locally by property taxes, with two significant exemptions that we'll discuss later, and at the state level by money from state income tax and funds from 2% of state sales tax. This sales tax money includes the Education Improvement Act and reimbursement for the property tax that is refunded on primary residences. The school district can also levy taxes. The district also receives about $13 million per month from the federal government. This money is for specific programs, including the free lunch program, special education program, and services for students with disabilities, as well as the Title I program, which helps students from low-income families succeed in the classroom. Who approves the budget? As of 2025, the Greenville County School District Board of Trustees approves the budget. However, the South Carolina House of Representatives is considering changing the law to have county councils approve school district budgets statewide. In South Carolina, school funding is set up to be shared between state and local taxpayers. Under the current state law, Act 388, taxes for a school district's general funds are collected on property such as businesses and rental property, cars, boats, and second homes. Act 388, a state law adopted in 2006, created an exemption that reduced the funds local districts can collect from property taxes. Local taxes to support schools are not collected on owner-occupied homes or primary residences. Taxpayers can see this reflected as the school tax credit savings line on their tax bill. All school districts in South Carolina get a significant part of their money from a state program called Aid to Classrooms. This program started in 2022 and is designed to fund classrooms based on a statewide average student-teacher ratio of 11.2 students per teacher. The funding calculation is based on the state minimum salary for a teacher with a master's degree and 12 years of experience plus benefits. If districts pay teachers more than the minimum, like Greenville County, the additional salary must be funded by the district. Tax abatements are additional factors that affect how much money is available to Greenville County schools. To promote business development, the government, in this case the county council, reduces taxes on businesses they want to attract to the county. This is referred to as fee in lieu of taxes, or FILO. The government charges a fee in exchange for not collecting property taxes for a specified period of time. The fee cannot be lower than 6%. But the property tax rate on businesses is 10.5%, so that's a significant enticement. The county government, school system, county municipalities like Fountain Inn, Greenville, Greer, Malden, Simpsonville, and Travelers Rest, and fire districts all receive a portion of tax abatement fees. In November of 2025, the Greenville County Council adopted an ordinance that would change how this money is distributed going forward. The county will keep 80% of the FILO collected from new agreements, rather than the 30% it kept under previous agreements. The Greenville County school system previously received 60%, and will now split 20% with the county municipalities and fire districts. This will result in these entities likely raising taxes to cover the losses, so taxpayers may pay the same or more. So where does the money come from? About 60% comes from the state, 30% from local funds, and 10% from federal funds. And where does it go? Mostly to people. The Greenville County School District is the second largest employer in Greenville County behind Prisma. It competes with other businesses in surrounding counties for its 11,000 employees. Greenville County School District employees are hired by the district, not the state, but they are eligible for state health insurance and retirement benefits. Salaries and benefits account for 92% of the fiscal year 2026 operating budget. Remember when we mentioned mandates earlier? That's when a legal entity, think the state government, requires a school district to spend money, but may or may not give them the money to use. For fiscal year 2026, there are unfunded mandates of $13.5 million from the state. Priorities to meet local requirements refers to the services and supports that facilitate and sustain the strategic education plan goals. Those expenditures are not mandates like the state-mandated expenditures. With the population growth in Greenville County, you might wonder how the Greenville County School District pays for new facilities. Greenville County Schools uses state and local funding to finance new facilities, make improvements to existing facilities, and for capital equipment. Local property taxes are collected for debt service, which is separate from the collections that fund the general fund budget described earlier. The district is able to issue debt or bonds to provide the upfront money, and the school district pays this back over the life of the bonds through a combination of state funding and local property taxes. So let's look back at the tax bill. You see that the original allocation of taxes to Greenville schools is $1,864.43. Then there is a credit of $1,426.96. So in this example, the taxpayer actually paid $437.47 for schools in property taxes. That is about 23% of the original amount and is used to repay construction bonds. With such a big budget, how do we know if the Greenville County School District is spending the money wisely? One way is to compare it to similar districts. But since there aren't any similar districts in South Carolina, we can look at aggregated districts that combine smaller districts to make up a similar number of students. Looking at 4 sets of aggregated districts from across the state, we see that Greenville County spends the most on instruction and instructional support as a percentage of total expenses. It has the 4th lowest cost of operations and leadership and has a significantly lower district program management cost. And it has a much higher academic ranking. Whether you have school-age children or you don't, the Greenville County School District impacts many aspects of the quality of life in Greenville County, from providing jobs to providing a workforce-ready flow of employees. If public schools are important to you, get involved. Here are some things you can do. Identify your school board trustee. Attend Greenville County School Board meetings on the 4th Tuesday of the month. You can attend in person or live stream the meetings. Find the meeting schedule with links to the agenda and log in here. Volunteer in the schools in your area or with public education partners. Follow legislation related to schools and talk to your state representative or senator about it. Bills that start with H are in the House of Representatives, and bills that start with S are in the Senate. The League of Women Voters provides information on bills related to public education. Use this QR code to review it. Don't forget to vote. Greenville County School Board trustees are nonpartisan offices, so there are no primaries. Each seat represents a district of the county, so you'll be able to vote for candidates running for the seat in the district where you live. 6 of the 12 members are elected every 2 years for 4-year terms. Even-numbered districts will be on the ballot in 2026. Thanks for watching this Budget Basics module, brought to you by the League of Women Voters of Greenville County.